when you get Shreked is when your Shrekking ends up going, yeah, you ain't all that, and the Shrekker leaves the Shrekky.
Now you've been Shreked.
Correct.
Now you've got to lower your Shrekness.
Johnny, do you have any guesses of what Shrekking may be?
Shrekking. I mean, I'm guessing by the imbalance between Shrek and Princess Fiona that it has something to do with some status sort of a thing, right?
Correct. It's
fatties
being referred
and little
to as
skinnies. Is that what it is? It's big green
basically,
fatties dating little skinnies,
and vice versa. Yeah,
right.
Uggos, and attractives or mid-range non-Uggos. Basically, the Shrekking trend is you purposely date down so that you can have the upper hand in the relationship. So you're Shrekking so that you're the catch, right? So you feel like you have the power in the relationship because they're lucky to be with you. Like you're the hot one in the relationship.
How do you do that? How do you determine that?
I mean, you gotta have a high. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you got to find somebody. First of all, you got to find somebody who's ugly, which is not hard. A lot of ugly people out there. But then you also have to. They've got to be somebody who is going to treat you right. I mean, it can't just be ugly for the sake of ugly.
Well, that's the whole reason you Shrek. The whole reason behind it is if I'm the catch, right?
Yeah.
If I'm going down in my weight class or whatever it may be, use whatever sports analogy here, they're going to be so happy that they got me that they're going to treat me like a king or a queen.
I see.
And that's what the whole point of Shrekking is.
Okay.
They say Shrekking assumes that there's a clear dating hierarchy that everyone knows, accepts, and follows. It's meaning dating someone whom you consider below your standards so you can have the upper hand of the relationship. Belief is the other person should be so grateful to have you and therefore will keep going extra miles to keep you happy. Now, here's the thing, though. If you decide to go, by the way, we got a chat bot. I'm excited about the Twitch chat bot. If you could pull that, I would love that.
Absolutely. We love it when the only thing that joins us from Twitch is somebody selling scam followers.
Streamboo, baby. Streamboo.com, but remove that space.
Don't forget the code there, too.
Yeah, for a discount, and she'll like it, too.
Screw you, bot.
Yeah. So they say while Shrekking seems like a good idea, there's an opposite term that's being involved in Shrekking as well, is when you get Shreked. And when you get Shreked is when your Shrekking ends up going, yeah, you ain't all that, and the Shrekker leaves the Shrekky.
Now, I mean, how low can you go? Now you've been Shreked.
You're correct.
Now you've got to lower your Shrekness.
So they say Shrekking can lead to an unpleasant reckoning, or as they're calling it online, a Shrekkening, when the supposedly inferior person doesn't treat you nearly as well as you expect. In fact, that person thinks they Shreked you.
Wow.
So the person you think you Shreked, and you're like, you're below my standards.
Yeah.
You're going to treat me like a king or queen. And then you find out that they go, oh, I only got in this relationship because I was Shrekking you. And you
what
go,
do you do?
Oh, no, you come to a Shrekkening.
When a Shrekker Shreks a Shrekker.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's if you got folks on TikTok saying stuff like we all been there, and then deeming a former significant other a Shrek. If you haven't figured it out yet, being described as a Shrek is typically not a compliment. And so, yeah, Shrekking is deliberate and not the same as compromising, they say. Shrekking assumes that everyone subscribes to the same dating hierarchy. And Shrekking assumes that everyone knows where they fall on that hierarchy, and they don't. There are people who have unrealized confidence or unnecessary confidence in things that would look upon you as their Shrek, not the other way around. So,
I mean, do we have
crazy world.
Do we have to follow the entire story all the way through? And does the person doing the Shrekking eventually have to turn into a Shrek?
I
think the whole story.
I think so. I think inherently, if you're the person who is purposely feeling someone's beneath you, you're kind of an ogre already.
Yeah.
You already got a little Shrek ogre to you. If you're saying the only reason I'm dating you is because you're beneath me and I want you to kiss my ass.
Our poet laureate Greg chimes in and says, she's got a face like a bug that got squashed into the rug. Me, I'm clean, tall, and lean. Meet the new wife, Ugh.
Well played.
That's
well
romantic.
played, my friend. Yeah. So, yeah, ultimately, relationships are about fit and compatibility, they say, and you probably shouldn't go Shrekking. But I want to meet someone who got Shrekked. I really do. I want to be like, you dick. It seems like a guy thing more than a girl thing.
Yeah, it does. It really does. I don't know though. I mean, there are some good-looking ladies who they know what's going on.
That's true, but usually they go sugar daddying, not
That's
Shrekking.
probably true. That's probably true.
Yeah.
God, I wish one would do that with me.
Ladies, he's available. Get free cheap followers at Streamboo.